An increase in car break-ins in West Point, what police say can keep drivers and their vehicles safe. Plus, a Starkville trail proposal has been stalled for years. What the holdup in the process has been. And the Bulldogs' rough start to the season. How Mississippi State football is dealing with 3 tough losses in a row. Your Take 30
Can we give Raylen a little more
headroom
right
now.
For Chem 1? Ready? Cut Chem 2.
Good evening and welcome to Take 30 News. I'm Raylen Ladner.
And I'm Aubrey Carter.
Cut Chem
West
1.
Point Police Department is gathering information in hopes to catch the ones responsible for multiple car break-ins.
Ready package, ready clip.
I spoke to West Point Police and residents about these break-ins.
Take package, cut clip. Good job.
And I know it's too much evidence, too much crime.
Thank you. Center up, Raylen.
West Point resident Clark Williams is talking about the rash of car break-ins.
Most of our suspects
Aubrey, lean back.
are walking up and checking door handles and only breaking into cars that are unlocked.
West Point experienced at least 10 reported break-ins in the last week. Law enforcement says these robberies happen between midnight and 5 a.m. and usually over the
Aubrey,
weekend.
your one shot is going to be right after
Too many
Raylen's,
years
okay?
from Chicago, they said they
So be ready to look at Cam 3.
guns. They came from Mississippi, home burglars, so they make a lot of money on the street.
To stay safe, Officer Lay suggests turning on your porch light, taking valuables inside your home, but most importantly,
If you're locking your cars, chances are you're not going to get broken into.
West Point Police Department said that locking your car with the clicker isn't the most reliable way, and the best way to assure that your car does not get broken into is by manually clicking the lock button on the side.
Stand-up are so funny.
The police department also said that college students tend to be the targets of these car break-ins.
I think a lot of people know that college kids aren't the most responsible. Some people leave their cars unlocked. Some people just don't really care about leaving stuff out in the open because they've never had stuff stolen from them before. I think that's what makes them easy targets.
Red Point, along with many other apartment complexes in Starkville, have experienced a spike in car break-ins.
Can we give Aubrey a little more lead room?
Yeah, it kind of brings me down a little bit. I had a little bit more faith in humanity, and seeing people steal from other people,
and
especially college-age students who are just trying to get their life together and start a career.
Perfect. Thank you.
Kind of sucks. People taking advantage of college kids.
Lay says overall situational awareness is key to staying safe in any situation.
Cut camera 1.
If you have any more information, please reach out to the West Point Police Department. They're looking for Ring doorbell footage and tips to help find the suspects.
Cut camera 3.
And the Rails to Trails Conservancy is a national organization whose mission is to transform disused railroad corridors into multi-use trails. And the city of Starkville has been working toward turning its out-of-service tracks into a pedestrian-friendly route. And there is just one holdup.
Take package.
But they just won't let it go.
Starkville city leaders continue the push for transformation of the unused railroad tracks running straight through the city into a walking, biking trail for the community.
Ready, camera 2.
Talk to any number of entities you
coming out,
come up
2
with
shot
who
at
might
dusk.
be able to have some influence in that regard. But so far, the railroad is a pretty
Miss Bailey, can you help Aubrey with something? She's having some trouble.
Back in 2019, the city's Board of Aldermen requested to work with the Kansas City Southern Railway Company to repurpose the tracks through the Rails to Trails organization.
And then,
it is about a 6-mile run that you could
make sure put camera 1 on weather wall.
You could bike on, and it's not just for recreation.
Camera 3, my bad.
For transportation.
You already know what's up.
Even after many attempts, the railway company is still holding their ground and not releasing ownership of the tracks to the city of Starkville.
I've continued to try to get some movement or some support, or make some effort to try to get them to release it, or respond, or come visit us and tell us why.
Mayor Sproul hopes for a change of heart sooner than later, as the trail would be beneficial to Starkville in many ways.
That'd be great. Like, I can go get food, I can be more outdoors, I can almost make it both a recreational and like a usage thing. These railroad tracks have been out of service for several years, but they still run directly through Starkville. So the trail could serve as a main corridor for community members who prefer biking or walking as a main mode of transportation.
It could link up different parts of the town that would make it more feasible for people to ride bikes if they were sort of on the fence
30
about
seconds.
After years of efforts to repurpose the tracks, Mayor Sproul is on the hunt to find a solution to make this dream a reality.
If there's a nuclear option for me, I'm am inclined to take nuclear options if they're available and I can't do anything any differently, but I really haven't discovered one yet. So,
as home to Mississippi State University and a town of nearly 25,000, a pedestrian and bike-friendly route to get around is something many are hoping for.
4. Cut camera 2.
The new owner of the
Ready,
tracks,
camera 3.
Canadian Pacific Kansas City Railway Company, has yet to grant a request for comment, but we will keep you updated as the story develops.
Thank you so much, Aubrey. Now it's time to turn to our Take 30 meteorologist, Scott Brown. Scott, what does this weekend look like for us?
Cut camera 3.
Well, it's going to be a rainy weekend here in northeast Mississippi as we continue to see the remnants of Helene work their way over and into our area. We'll see this
30.
Rain continue through the day today and into tomorrow. Now, Helene was a very strong Category 4 hurricane at landfall here in the Big Bend region of Florida. And you can see we've got a lot of rain from this storm
15.
over in Georgia, South Carolina, and Florida. So some devastating effects in Florida
10.
This weekend. And you can see winds. We've
5,
got heavy
4,
wind all across
3,
the south right
2.
now, and we'll continue to see that this weekend.
Cut camera 2.
Thanks so much, Scott.
Ready, VO.
West
Ready,
Point
clip.
High's Career Technical Program hosts an annual fall festival going on for about 18 years now. Students, a part of Future Farmers of America, and other organizations have partnered together to sell mums, yard decorations, furniture, candles, and so much more. The Fall Festival started September 25th and is open to the public from 8 a.m. till around 3.
Take shot. Cut clip.
Primary kind of the way we
oh, wait, no, you're already on it. Never mind. My bad.
FFA program in the fall.
Cam 2. Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, okay.
Pride in. I tell the kids to think of this more as a business class than anything else. And this is their hands-on experience.
All proceeds made at the fall sale go to FFA and other organizations for future competitions.
Cut cam 2.
And coming up, see one MSU's alumnus rock and work on display.
Don't go away.
Take commercial. Cut clip.
Over the
Good job,
declining health of the world's oceans.
Ready, Raylen's over the shoulder.
At Mississippi State are learning how to rescue and rehabilitate vulnerable marine animals. Through a unique partnership between the College of Veterinary Medicine and the Institute of Marine Mammal Studies in Gulfport, Mississippi, students are experiencing the chance of a lifetime. Real-time research of this fragile ecosystem prepares students for a future in providing care.
Hurt my knuckles knocking on wood so hard.
Dolphins, turtles, sea lions, and other marine species. At the same time, MSU's advanced diagnostic technology is helping innovate for solutions.
Raylen, right after this 2-shot coming out, you're going to go straight to your cam 1.
Not only are the waters of the Gulf Coast opening
15.
new worlds of discovery for Mississippi State veterinary students, they are
9,
much safer now,
8,
thanks to this
7,
game-changing
6,
partnership that's
5,
improving life
4,
for literally hundreds of aquatic animals.
Cut camera 2.
Welcome back to Take 30. I'm Aubrey Carter.
Ready,
and
camera
I'm
1.
Raylen Ladner.
Cut camera 1.
MSU Visual Arts Gallery is currently hosting a concert
Ready,
poster
package.
exhibit featuring works from acclaimed
Ready,
artist
clip.
Jamie Burwell Mixon. The exhibit spotlights over 80 posters designed for famous musicians, combining the world of art and music into one unique experience.
Take package.
Inside the MSU Visual Arts Gallery, you'll find a collection of over 80 posters, all curated by Jamie Burwell Mixon. From Eric Clapton to Elton John, these concert posters represent a unique blend of art and music. Mixon began her journey as an artist, creating concert posters during her time in college. Her love for music and design eventually led her to collaborations with major venues and artists across the country.
And you can see the collaboration around us now. I've got 88 posters in the exhibit, but I've done well over 100 concert posters since 2004.
Attendees at the gallery can purchase framed copies of these iconic posters, with some available as limited reprints.
So before I do any designing, I'm listening and I'm looking and really kind of focusing on that artist before I start touching that. And as far as the way I work, I would say in years past I've always drawn, and I'm doing charcoal drawings or graphite drawings, or in some cases like a Bruno Mars, it's a watercolor painting that I've done.
For Jamie Burwell Mixon, this exhibit is not just a collaboration of her career, but a way to give back to her alma mater. where her passion for art first began. The live in concert exhibit is up until October 5th, and if you want more from Mixon, she sells her artwork in Flowood, Mississippi at Pacesetters Gallery. Or you could just visit her website at www.cargocollective.com/jburwellmixon. With Take 30 News, I'm Brandon Bell.
Cut camera 2.
The live in-concert exhibit will be on display until October 5th. For more information about Jamie Burwell Mixon's work, you can visit her website or see her art in person at the Pacesetter Gallery.
Yeah, that does seem like a rockin' time. Thanks, Brandon, for bringing us that story. And in other entertainment news, Chi Omega Sorority hosted their annual Limelight Dance Competition last night.
Take
and the competition is their biggest event of the year and involved 24 other Greek organizations. Out of those,
Ready, Scott, coming right out of this. You got a weather tease.
Winning the overall fraternity and sorority competitions. Limelight raises money for Caio's national philanthropy, Make-A-Wish. This year, Caio's wish kid was 3-year-old Lee, who wished to go to Disney World. Mississippi Make-A-Wish CEO Allison Tyler says that Chi Omega has raised over $500,000.
Tiara, be ready to run right when you play that commercial. You run out there, okay?
Confirmed on their Instagram story that that's enough money to make Lee's wish of going to Disney World come true.
Cut cam 3.
Well, it's been a rainy day here in Northeast Mississippi today. A full look at your weather for the rest of the day today and this weekend coming up after the break. Don't go anywhere.
Take commercial. Cut clip. Run Teirrah. Ready up the one shot on wall for Anthony and one shot for Teirrah.
Our future. At Mississippi State University, we're digging deep, unlocking an understanding of our past, validating. Middle East exploration by faculty and students is uncovering evidence that unravels ancient
yeah, that's right. We are running weather.
Scholars have long thought
that's my bad. Cam 3 needs to stay on weather. It's gonna.
I'll get Teirrah ready on 1.
Yeah, get Teirrah ready on 1. Keep weather ready
on it. MSU into an international
that was my mistake. I should have wrote it down. I didn't write that down.
People think about the past, opening up new possibilities of understanding for future generations. Digging deeper, learning more.
Something just happened.
When it comes to making the world a better place, it's all in the numbers
at
Mississippi State University. Our big data science researchers are creating astonishing new algorithms to model human behavior and consumer activity to identify anomalous purchasing patterns.
Who reads the sports tees?
Interpreting the data creates heat maps that can signal fraudulent activity
so you're gonna need a ready
and
clip.
even predict likely cybercrime locations and perpetrators. And as the only academic institution to team with a state-level DHS agency in the study of transactional data of the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, MSU is helping prevent misuse while ensuring that benefits are being used as intended. These successes are opening doors for similar research partnerships with banking,
my microphone keeps going in and out. I'm sorry.
And other data-intensive industries, leading to consumer confidence in online and other transactions.
5, 4,
Making numbers count.
3,
Mississippi
2.
State University.
Cut cam 3.
Well, we started off rainy today. We've seen a lot of that rain start to pipe its way into Northeast Mississippi over the last couple of hours. And we're going to continue to see the remnants of Helene start to curve in to our area as we go through the night tonight. Right now here in Starkville, we've got a temperature of 66 degrees, feels like 66 as well, so it's pretty humid out there right now with all that rain coming down. And you can see on Campus Cam, we've got a lot of clouds in the area as well. All across Northeast Mississippi, we are sitting in those lower to mid 60s, 66 here in Starkville, 65 in Houston, 66 in Tupelo, and we're a little warmer down in Macon, 72 degrees, and that's because they haven't seen a lot of that rain just yet, but they will start to cool down later as they start to see that rain come into their area. Now, as we go through the night tonight, around 5 p.m., we're going to still see that rain in Starkville, 69 degrees, but all night tonight, we'll stay in those mid-60s, so we won't cool down too drastically tonight compared to the day today. Tomorrow, 77 degrees in Starkville. It's going to be basically similar to today. We're going to start out dry, but tomorrow night we might start to see some of that rain build in. Otherwise, seasonal temperatures tomorrow and for the rest of the week, really. So let's check out that rain. So starting tonight at 8 o'clock, we're going to have basically all of our viewing area covered in rain. But this rain's going to start to clear out as it moves into Alabama overnight tonight. So tomorrow morning around 8 a.m. will be dry, cloudy but dry. And then through the day on Saturday, we'll start to see some very isolated chances of showers build in, especially tomorrow night and tomorrow evening. But overnight, Saturday and into Sunday, we're going to completely clear out and just be left with clouds on Sunday with just some few spotty showers across northeast Mississippi. Now, we just had Helene make its way through Florida and up in to the southeast United States, and now we've got a new area of interest here in the western Caribbean.
15.
There's a disorganized storm located right here in the western Caribbean, and it's set to move its way into the Gulf of Mexico.
9,
Here's that 7-day forecast this
7,
weekend. 82
6,
on Sunday, 83
5,
on Monday.
4,
It'll be a warm start
3,
to the week next week.
2,
beautiful work week ahead.
1. Take clip.
Come and go, we'll take a look into the Bulldogs' rough start to the season and how MSU football is dealing with a 3-game losing streak.
You already got it. Ready, one shot, monitor, Anthony. Okay, you're gonna ready cam
place.
3.
We all have it. Often grown from deep roots in small town communities. At Mississippi State University, our Carl Small Town Center is strengthening these
cam
ties.
1 right after that. Teirrah, can you get on cam? Make sure we're
40
framed
years
up
of
good.
making a difference, we're revitalizing communities into welcoming places to work, live, and congregate.
How's she look on
By weaving
camera 1?
together the best pieces of our past with modern technology and amenities, we're creating
Brendan, make sure you're switching to
Aubrey's
Aubrey's when we go to Teirrah.
places
25.
where lifetime memories can be
Have
made.
we got the monitor? Do we get the monitor up?
Along
get
with
that monitor
all the
up.
things you want.
Okay, that's her. Okay, I thought that was you.
Through partnerships with our communities, we're identifying improvement
10, 9,
opportunities,
8,
recommending paths
7,
forward, and
6,
creating the plans
5,
for a better tomorrow.
4, 3. Got camera 3. Got camera 3. Oh, what? Board cut off. Oh, go, cut camera 3.
Welcome back to Tech 30 News. I am Anthony.
That was crazy.
Sports update. Also joining
Okay, ready,
us
camera
live
1.
in the studio is sports
That was
reporter
crazy.
Teirrah.
What?
Teirrah, what can you tell us about the MSU Bulldogs season so far?
Well, Anthony, the Mississippi State Bulldogs are off to an unexpected start to this season. They have now fallen to a 1-3 record after their most recent loss to the Florida Gators. Not only is this unfortunate start disappointing to Bulldog fans, but also head coach Jeff Lebby and the players.
Take package. Cut clip.
Well, I'm surprised on sitting here and our record is what it is. And that was never the expectation. That was never the thought. That was never the plan.
This is what head coach Jeff Lebby says about the Bulldogs' rocky start
I'm gonna let them know at the that's what I was about to say. I'm gonna let them know later.
Against Eastern Kentucky, winning the matchup against the Colonels 56-7. This gave Bulldog fans excitement for what the rest of the season could bring. In their second game, they were on the road to take on Arizona State and face their first loss of the season, falling short to the Sun Devils 30-23.
Don't do it again.
In their third game, the Bulldogs were back at home to take on Toledo, a game in which, according to Fox Sports, they were nearly 11-point favorites to win. They were dominated by the Rockets and lost the matchup 41-17.
But it's good now.
In their most recent matchup, they opened conference play against Florida at home. While they did show some fight, the Bulldogs were dominated again, losing to the Gators 45-28.
With this tough loss to Florida,
Anthony,
Mississippi State is left with a 1-3 record. Head coach Jeff Lebby said the team has a choice to make.
Don't be rushing, but just talk a little faster than normal.
Win, and that's part of putting it on the line and playing inside this arena. Things don't go the way you want them to go. It's frustrating. It's disappointing. We got a choice to make. And how are we going to go operate? How are we going to respond? What are the things that we're going to do to make sure that we're fighting like heck every single day to get it fixed and putting our best foot forward?
Running back Devon Booth says that even though the team's loss to Florida was disappointing, they have to focus on what's next.
We were disappointed, but, it was nothing negative. Everybody was picking each other up. It's nothing we can do. It already happened. It's in the past. So, we have to focus on the future, get ready for the next opponent.
With 8 games left in the season, 7 of which are against SEC opponents, the Bulldogs and their fans are hoping they can turn things around.
Cut cam 1.
The Bulldogs will be on the road this
Ready,
weekend
cam
to
3.
take on the #1 ranked and new SEC team, Texas Longhorns. Saturday's kickoff will be at 3:15 p.m. Back to you, Anthony.
Cut cam 3.
Thanks, Teirrah. Let's head into some high school football action as the Starkville Yellow Jackets had a great start to their season last Friday, but they get the ultimate test going toe-to-toe with the defending 4A state champs in the Louisville Wildcats. How about we get right into it? This is a highly anticipated matchup and was a thrill to watch. A game of the year, in my opinion. The first quarter, first play for the Yellow Jackets. Quarterback Jalen Ruffin throws it deep to DJ Harrison, and he takes it all the way, showcasing his speed for 6 points. The Louisville Wildcats not going down without a fight as they get physical with the Yellow Jackets with this rushing touchdown by Corbin Sanders. Rumbling and stumbling into the end zone. The Wildcats back with the ball.
What does Cam 1
Quarterback
need to be on
Xavier Hunt throws it to tight end Aiden Coleman.
Cam 1 needs to be on the final
not
shot,
one
right?
tackle, not 2 tackles, but 3 tackles.
We can wait till the
he
break,
does
though.
get stopped at the goal line, but
We'll wait till the
Louisville
break.
would
That makes it
eventually
easier.
punch it in as quarterback Xavier Hunt finds the D lineman Mitchell Turner for the touchdown. You gotta love the big boy scores. Starkville trying to answer back and does with the duo once again. And Jalen Ruffin dropping back, throwing the bomb to DJ Harrison. He catches it one hand. Louisville will win it though with a close score, 42-41. The Louisville Wildcats remain undefeated for the season, but Starkville take their first loss.
Take BO.
The MSU volleyball team are on fire right now as they are on a 5-game winning streak. After starting with a 1-3 record for the season, the team shakes back with a sweep over Southern Miss at home and wins the Green Wave Classic in Louisiana. The team now has a 6-3 record for the season with their winning streak and has some weekly awards, as McKenna Yates is named the SEC's Co-Defensive Player of the Week. The Lady Bulldogs are set to play their SEC opener on the road against South Carolina tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. The game will be streaming live on SEC Network.
Cut Cam 3.
Our MSU's women's soccer team are also on fire with the 81 record for the season. The Lady Bulldogs shut out both conference opponents in Texas and Oklahoma. The women's soccer team are now ranked number 9 in the United Soccer's coaches poll, which is the highest national ranking program history. Midfielder Allie Perry said she was proud in the effort the team showed in their win.
Take shot. Cut clip.
It was very important to me. I'm a Texas girl. I'm from Texas, so I've had a big mark on the calendar. Like this is my big game I've been focusing on. And
we're gonna come back for a tease of the 2-shot at desk.
But this week was a great week. Like starting off SEC, 6 points away, home. Both the new SEC members. It was just the best way we could have started SEC.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a BO.
And proud of our team
it's anchor back
for
on
all the
Cam.
effort we put into this.
Cam ready Cam 3. Cut Cam 3.
On the road. The date is pending due to weather conditions, as our meteorologist Scott told us. But that's all we have for sports. Hope to see you guys next week. And back to you, Aubrey.
Cut Cam 2.
Thanks so much, Anthony. Well, coming up, a seminar for seniors.
Ready clip.
One local expo works to bring services to Columbus residents in their golden years.
We'll be right back.
Take commercial.
At Mississippi State University, student-led teams are
Ready,
taking
Cam
one
2.
of the country's biggest health issues to heart.
We're cutting
How to
diamond
unravel
necklace.
one of science's unsolved mysteries. Researchers in MSU's Department of Agriculture and Biological Engineering are asking why and when healthy cells in human arteries can begin changing into bone-like structures that hamper blood flow. This calcification contributes to strokes and heart attacks, two leading causes of death in Mississippi. As part of their groundbreaking research, students are designing a 3D model that allows them to understand how arteries act within the body and what changes them. By recreating
we're
what is
cutting chocolate
happening
milk
at the
too?
cellular level, researchers
Yeah, we're cutting
are
chocolate milk
pursuing
and
ways to
diamond
stop
necklace.
and reverse
So
the
coming right out
process
of the
of
tag,
calcification.
we're gonna go to
Testing
last look at
treatments
weather
could lead
and
to
then
new
good
solutions,
night. So
helping
coming out of the
reduce number
tag,
of people struggling with the effects of poor heart health.
yeah, Raylen read the
and
tag,
ultimately
and then
saving
Aubrey,
lives.
you toss to last look
Mississippi
at
State
weather.
University, getting to the heart of better health for Mississippians.
Welcome back to Take 30. I'm Raylen Ladner.
And I'm Aubrey Carter.
Well, seniors filled Columbus Place in a friendly city to hear how to live a healthier lifestyle.
Yes, and we did say seniors, not really the kind that you would find in a high school or college, but our Mike Cassidy explains.
Take package. Cut clip.
I think it's wonderful. I think it's a good thing to have.
Get everybody at the desk.
like you who didn't know it was going to happen.
On September 26th, WCBI News Station played host to the 9th Annual Senior Expo.
Yeah, because we start planning 6 months out to get it organized and to pick the venue, and then also trying to...
You want the 7-day first or the campus camera? Yeah, okay. Have everybody ready for your Cam 1. Cam 1 shot. Scott scooch in. Yeah, there we go.
The expo featured many agencies to discuss the services and benefits available.
I really enjoy talking about spinal health and posture and ways that they can
and you're going to play weather at the last one.
We want to make sure they stay upright.
In addition to these aforementioned services, the Walgreens store is offering free flu shots to any senior citizen who wants one.
If people would come out, they would feel a lot better to know that there's so many things that seniors can do to have at their exposure.
No, we just appreciate people coming out and supporting it. And,
Ready camera 2.
And we look forward to doing it again next year in September.
Is that Cam 2 going to be a tag?
Some information coming out on it.
A total of
Cam 1.
vendors from all around the day.
We're going to tag on Cam 1. Everybody look at Cam 1.
In Columbus for Take 30 News, I'm Michael Cassidy.
Cut Cam 1.
For more information on the event, follow us on social media. And Scott,
Aubrey,
can you give us one more look at our weather?
Absolutely. So this weekend, tomorrow, we're going to be a little rainy, but Sunday will dry off some, 82 degrees. And then next week, for the work week, a beautiful and warm week ahead. Monday, 83 degrees, and Tuesday, 85. And here's a look at that campus
Don't forget Skycam.
and those clouds and that rainfall on campus right now.
10, 9.
Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate y'all joining us today. Make sure to keep us up on our socials. Have a good night.
Skycam. Cut weather.
All right, friends. We're going to hold that. 15 more seconds.